Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Richard Plum from the Puppet Geek and MMGN.com, and today I'm going to show you how to connect your PX5 headphones to your PS3. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions on this, on how do I connect my PX5 headphones to my PS3 via messages, PMs, comments, or just questions just saying, I'm having trouble connecting to my PS3, like audio's not coming out, how do I change batteries, how do I do this? So I thought I'd make this video. Now, I know I should have made this video a while back, possibly straight away when I got the PX5 headphones. Quite frankly, that was my mistake. I thought it was quite simple. But nevertheless, everyone has problems, and today I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's get into this. Okay guys, so basically you got everything you need right here. You got your Turtle Beach transmitter, your headphones, and your optical cable. Now the other thing which I have here, which I thought I'll show you guys, is optical. It's optical splitter or a switch, if not. And what this is basically a switch to switch between different optical ports. Now, because if you didn't know already, I have a Z500 or something like that. Logitech, and with that it only has one optical in. Now the thing is, I have my TV, my PlayStation, my Turtle Beach, and I can't go into my stereo system just because it only has one optical in. So I bought this switch. It cost me about $25. Doesn't run on any power at all. Just basically plug in all your inputs and you just switch it over. Now you can spend a little bit of more money. When I mean a little bit, I mean at least $100, $150, where it will automatically switch for you. So if you have power coming from your TV, or switch to your TV. If you have power coming through your PS3, or switch to the PS3 one, and you can sort of organize it into which one you want it to select if both are on. If so. So I recommend getting something like this. You can pick this up on eBay for about $20, $25. Really great. So I'm going to put this off to the side. Now what you want to do is plug in your optical cable into your Turtle Beach headphones. Now you have to plug this into your in. Now just plug that in there, and then in the back of your PS3 you want to plug this into your PS3 optical out. Now that's just sitting in the back of the PS3. It will look exactly the same like this. So we'll just put that off to the side. Now I'm going to jump straight over to the headphones. Now with the headphones, a lot of people ask me, how do I change the battery? Now the battery compartment is right here. If you haven't read the manual, what you want to do is you've got to put two fingers on these grips right here and pull down. When you pull down, you get the battery compartment, and you can change your batteries if you have rechargeable batteries or whatnot. Really quick, really easy. I got a pack of 50. Sitting in the back of my computer. When I need to change them, I quickly change them. And I bought them just because, yes, you can use rechargeable batteries. It's probably much easier to use rechargeable batteries, but they're only $8, and that means I don't really have to have batteries always charging. Okay, from there, what you want to do also, if you want, you don't have to do this, but if you want to, like for instance, if you have external speakers, or if you want to go into your TV, you can have another optical cable which goes out from here and then back into your TV, your sound system, whatnot. But the thing is, basically, if you're having it out here and you plug it into your system, this has to be on. You have to turn it physically on by the power. Even though your Turtle Beaches aren't on, you have to turn it on from here and then turn on your sound system, which will then send the sound. And I reckon that's something, which is really not really great for me, because when it's on, it's looking for a transmitter, because this runs on a 2.4 gigahertz frequency. If your Turtle Beach headphones aren't on, it's going to be scanning for frequencies, and that's where you can get into problems where if you have any other hardware running on that same frequency, it could be trying to connect to that. So I always recommend turn it off when you finish. Don't leave it running on when you're not using it. And with the splitter, connect it directly to the splitter. So I don't really use the out function, just because every time if I want to use my speakers instead of my headphones, I have to go turn this on, and then this is still scanning, but it's then sending the output from here. Now one thing, if you realize, this isn't the cable you get with the Turtle Beach headphones. It's the Turtle Beach headphones is really quite thin, really cheap, and I do recommend getting a better optical cable. Now you can get optical cables from $10 to $100. Now I don't recommend spending $100 on an optical cable, but spending, at least $20 on one, because this is glass. Now it is glass what runs through here, which sends the light to your system, which then sends the audio. And I recommend taking care of these wires, because you don't really want to scramble it up, because it is glass inside, so you don't really want to break them. So let's connect this back up and jump onto the PS3, which you have to do later. Okay guys, so after you plugged in your PX5 receiver to your PS3 and gave it some power via USB or AC outlet, whatever, what you want to do is go into your system settings on your PS3. After you're in system settings, scroll down all the way down to sound settings. Now from there, what you want to do is go into audio output settings and then hit optical digital. Now if you are using HDMI, don't worry, optical digital is heaps better than the HDMI sound, which you'll be getting through your TV or whatnot. So from there, you want to have Dolby Digital 5.1 ticked, DTS 5.1 tick, and these are just automatic. Now I have tried with these, and for some reason it just doesn't work. I'm not too sure what's the problem with that. I'm no surround sound pyrotechnic, but what we're going to do is just go accept and enter, and they'll confirm that. Now if you took a quick look before I went into audio settings, I had audio multi-output on. Now what you want to do is tick that on also, and what that allows you to do is it basically allows audio also to come through your, those generic red and white cables from your PS3. Because I'm using a PVR also to record, this video for instance, or for gameplay, sound is going to be coming through that into my PVR. So I want to record that audio also. So if you do have a PVR, also enable that on, and the way we go. Now from there, what I'm going to do is turn on my PX5s, and we should be able to hear some sound. Okay, now we should be getting sound to our PX5s. So let's turn them on. And as you can hear there, we're getting sound. Now, I'm playing some sound from Dead Nation. Now, I don't know if you faintly heard that, but it was in Xbox mode for a second. Now, to change that, which, I also got a few questions for that, all you want to do is hit the power button. Just give it a few seconds. There you go. I think you'll hold it for like 2 seconds or something. Don't hold it for too long, because then you turn it off, or you just tap it. But as you can see, it went into PS3 mode, and that only changes the presets. I'm not too sure how the audio is configured, but if you do have an Xbox, exactly the same. You can go into the same settings and go into Xbox mode or PS3 mode. Now, other than that, you got your PX5s ready to go and sound kicking and screaming. Hope that helped you out. If you are having some more problems on that, send an email to me or post a comment down below. I'll try to help you as much as I can. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed that video. I really appreciate it if you can like the video, put a comment down below, whatever. But also, I have some other videos coming out on the new PX5 headphones. They're not really called the PX5s, but I forget the name, but don't worry, there'll be a video coming out for it, but it's the Xbox version. Now, I mentioned that faintly when I introduced, when I had my unboxing of the PX5, that, the Turtle Beach are coming out with this adapter which enables, your controller to wirelessly communicate audio, to the Xbox, which is amazing, because so far the Xbox could only, transmit the voice via cable, and as you can see here, I think this has a little pinhole right there which connects to your controller, which enables the mic, which is sort of a hassle, but then again, your controller is always close by you, so you can always connect it via that. But then again, it's always good to have it free, wireless, and the whole point of the PX5 headphones. Anyway guys, I'll catch you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this video. See ya.